a top law school graduate, failed her first law firm interview and was dismissed. The interviewer noticed whiteout stains on her white shirt. Her shoes and socks were dirty. More importantly, she was late for the interview. After rushing in, she started adjusting her clothes in front of the interviewer. The high-achieving student was named Chae-yeon. She hurriedly took the subway early in the morning for her interview at LawLink law firm. A passenger left a book on the seat next to her. She picked it up and got engrossed, causing her to be late. After apologizing, she barged into the interview room, but as soon as she sat down, she was dismissed by litigation team head Yoon Suk-hoon. Yoon Suk-hoon stated that lawyers bill by the hour. He could not tolerate tardiness. Kang Hyo-min refused to accept rejection. She said she would wait outside. If the interviewers changed their minds, they could call her any time. A lawyer recognized Kang Hyo-min as the champion of the 12th National Law School Moot Court competition. Yoon Suk-hoon was also present at that competition. Kang Hyo-min delivered an outstanding performance, speaking confidently and logically on stage. The firm had already offered her a position then, but Kang Hyo-min chose their competitor's law firm instead, though no one knew why she didn't join them, and instead came for an interview at their firm. The interviewer decided to give her another chance. This is a challenge legal professionals always face. Kang Hyo-min's answer impressed the interviewers. She passed the interview and became the firm's junior lawyer. During the onboarding meeting, each department competed to recruit new hires. They boasted about salaries, bonuses, and benefits. Only Yoon Suk-hoon from the litigation team broke the mood. He said there was no work-life balance in his team. First-year lawyers there only worked early mornings to late nights. Performance bonuses were rarely paid on time. After the presentation, new hires chose their preferred teams. All teams were full except litigation. Yet, Kang Hyo-min confidently chose litigation in front of everyone. Team leaders from other departments envied Kang Hyo-min joining litigation, but Yoon Suk-hoon refused to take her. He believed her first choice was another firm. Also during the interview, her phone screen was cracked, her shirt collar was stained, and her shoes were worn. These details showed she didn't care about her appearance. She couldn't be a proper elite lawyer. Kang Hyo-min defended herself. She explained why she wanted to be a lawyer. Love comes in many forms in this world, but love can also hurt. When pain becomes unbearable, people turn to the law. They sue to protect their happiness, to fight for their right to pursue happiness. She wanted to represent such people. Kang Hyo-min's answer earned Yoon Suk-hoon's respect. She secured her place in the litigation team. The assistant assigned tasks to the 4 new hires. The backup choice, those who had litigation as their second preference, were sent elsewhere. They had to take public transportation. The 2 last-minute additions to the litigation team. When Yoon Suk-hoon reviewed their reports, he found some confusing legal terms, others riddled with typos. Only Kang Hyo-min's report was flawless. Kang Hyo-min didn't let it go to her head. After work, she stayed up late organizing materials for her gas consultation case. The next day, she attended the gas company's shareholder meeting. There, she uncovered irregularities. For the past 7 years, only Hot Spring Village's revenue had plummeted. What was the reason? The company dismissed her, thinking she was just a procedural lawyer with no right to details. They refused to answer her questions. Undeterred, Kang Hyo-min took a car to Hot Spring Village to investigate. Because of her unauthorized investigation, she was marked absent twice without notice. But Yoon Suk-hoon wouldn't listen. He accused her of being undisciplined and immediately fired her. Kang Hyo-min fought back. Yet bathhouses, the biggest gas consumers, should have had higher bills, not lower. Her field investigation revealed the bathhouses operated 24/7. Such a drop in gas fees meant someone had falsified the data. Yoon Suk-hoon admired her initiative, but warned her. This wouldn't excuse her unexcused absences and tardiness. If she took matters into her own hands again, she'd face consequences. The trial began soon after. As the gas company's lawyer, the prosecutor argued that the defendants had removed the original pipes between the gas mains and meters. They, along with its estimated market value. With Kang Hyo-min's evidence, the trial resumed. The prosecutor reported total losses at around 3.8 billion won. Due to the large sum, they requested a heavier sentence for the defendants. The defendants immediately protested. Kang Hyo-min stood up. She pointed out that the gas company was made up of ordinary citizens. Meter readers braved extreme weather. Her father was a judge, and her mother a law professor. Pleased by the lawyer's praise, her boyfriend smiled. But Kang Hye-bin felt she was being used as a trophy. She asked what he loved about her. He dismissed her romantic notions, saying marriage couldn't rely only on feelings. Her family background and excellent genes were part of why he loved her. He wanted to pass on his genes, have a proud wife, and raise their children in privilege. Kang Hye-bin took note of his words and planned to talk to him properly later. A man diagnosed with testicular cancer had sperm frozen before surgery. But poor hospital storage destroyed it, ruining his chance to father a child. In rage, he smashed medical equipment worth 400 million won. Yoon Sek-hoon, representing defendant Mr. Park, came to discuss the case. Mr. Park had lost hope in lawyers who only cared about fees. He assumed Yoon Suk-hoon was just going through the motions. Yoon Suk-hoon admitted the case was unlikely to win conventionally. But he wasn't bound by rigid legal approaches. He'd find a way outside the courtroom. This gave Mr. Park new hope. He revealed his cancer diagnosis and how the hospital's negligence destroyed his sperm. The hospital at fault had dismissed his suffering and even sued him for damages. After learning the full story, Park could even be detained immediately. Out of special consideration, the hospital was willing to show mercy. They only demanded 400 million won for the damaged property if they reached a settlement. Yoon Sek-hoon countered. The defendant, Mr. Park, was demanding 500 million won from the hospital for destroying his sperm. After deducting the 400 million won for damages, he admitted it. Negotiations weren't about legal theory, they were about leverage. Now they needed a game-changing move to force the hospital to settle. He assigned the task and immediately offered to wait outside while the new hire spoke to him. Yoon Sek-hoon sighed. Mr. Park sees you as a woman, not a lawyer. Kang Hye-bin angrily waved her hands in the air. The new lawyer spent 2 hours talking with Mr. Park. Then they gave Kang Hye-bin the recording. Kang Hye-bin listened repeatedly. She noticed Mr. Park mentioned the word monster in the recording. She went to see Mr. Park. Seeing he was still uncomfortable, she said, "Even in school, we practice medical terms." Mr. Park's worries. Their talk went smoothly. 500 million won. The judge called it an outrageous sum. He asked Yoon Sek-hoon to explain. Yoon Sek-hoon handed the floor to Mr. Park. He guided Mr. Park to tell his story. Mr. Park stood up and looked toward the entrance. Everyone followed his gaze. A woman with half her face burned entered. Mr. Park introduced her as his wife. They had been in love and decided to marry. But right after his proposal, she was in it. By his persistence, she finally agreed. But when trying on the wedding dress, she collapsed again. To fulfill their dream, they froze his sperm before the operation. Mr. Park repeatedly told the hospital, "This was our last hope, it must be kept safe." The hospital had assured them with absolute confidence. They claimed their advanced equipment would ensure. The couple couldn't accept this cruel reality. The wife stopped Mr. Park from acting violently. But as they left, they overheard the stand up with Mr. Park for justice that she found courage. "What you should be ashamed of?" he said. Empowered, the wife finally stepped into court to speak for herself. Mr. Park finished recounting everything. Yoon Sek-hoon took over. The hospital didn't just destroy sperm. They shattered the couple's hopes for a future and their right to parenthood. Even 1 billion won in compensation couldn't fix that. Yoon Sek-hoon's powerful arguments made the hospital and her boyfriend uneasy. When the boyfriend objected, Yoon reminded him of the hospital's multi-billion-dollar. In exchange, the couple cried with joy, grateful to Yoon and his team. Mr. Park's love moved Kang Hye-bin, but her own heart was in turmoil. Her boyfriend proposed with a ring. She didn't want lies in their relationship. She revealed she wasn't an only child. She had a twin sister with hereditary hearing loss. Her aunt and uncle were also deaf. Her parents believed her sister would fare better with her aunt than in a hearing world, so they sent her away at 5. Her family wasn't perfect, as her boyfriend thought. He could think. Days later, Kang learned from a friend that her boyfriend was dating. She rushed to the restaurant and signed, "He's a jerk." That night, heartbroken, Kang worked late alone. Yoon happened to be there too. She asked him what he thought of Mr. Park and his wife's love. Yoon replied, "I'd stay by Mr. Park's side too. Anyone who abandons their loved ones in trouble isn't just unloving, they're